before we hop into the video, I just wanted to show you my little kind of storage for like brows, tweezers, liners, mascaras, things like that. This container is actually really big. I'm going to pan over. Sorry about the mirror. But that is what it typically looks like. And you can see how humongous that is and how thick the drawers and stuff are on that. I did get these from QVC for $25. It has like this really cool like marble, it's fake of course, marble detail on it. But this is all of my eye products. So I have brow gels and stuff like that in here. I didn't mention a couple of these in the video just because I haven't tried this yet. And then this is old, so I'm actually going to be throwing it away, but I did like it when I had it. So brow gels, and then I have all of my different tweezers, like little eyebrow groomers, scissors, and stuff like that in that one. This one is, I have like a brow pomade back there. I have my extra brow endowed, my Maybelline Fit Me concealers, all my brow pencils, brushes, etc. I also didn't show you all the brushes, only because the Morphe one's one I traditionally use. The next drawer, I have all the mascaras that are open that I'm currently using, a couple mascara wands, and a little tiny compact mirror so that I can see what the hell I'm doing when I need. And then this is my liners. Again, y'all know I'm not a liner fan. I don't use very many, and a lot of what's in here I've never even tried. Like I've never tried this. And then I have like pretty much just like a ColourPop one, a few Ulta Beauty ones, my Tarte Fake Awake, my white milk pencil, and that is it. I don't really have, y'all know I don't do much liner. And in this one, I just have like some little throwaway applicators. I have some more brow trimmers and then my 2 eyelash curlers. And that is it. That is how I store all of my brow stuff. It's just super easy, super convenient. Hi, Penny. So that is it. Thank you, beauties. Bye. Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Derissmas. If you are new here, my name is Riri, and I love getting my brows done. Well, doing my own brows. Of course, you can see I'm growing them out, so it's been a process. I'm just gonna say that. But hey, they're getting there. Okay. I was going to try to switch up my makeup collection vids just a little bit, because you guys have not seen my face very much. So I am going to be doing my brows, my mascaras, things like that, pretty much eye types of products, liners and such. But I actually just want to kind of physically show you guys and kind of just run through it really quickly instead of just like laying them all out and you guys seeing just product, if that makes any fucking sense at all. So I'm going to do the brows and then I will pause us, get the mascaras out. You know the drill, okay? You also know the drill as far as grabbing you a snack, some tequila. And speaking of tequila, I have a brand new shirt from Thread Tank. I freaking love that company so much. And you can use the code RIRI10 for 10% off. That code is good through January 31st, I believe. If I'm wrong, I will definitely correct myself because, yeah, I'm a hot mess, y'all. I've just been very emotional. Just a lot of stuff going on internally, if you will. But there is no commission. I don't make any money or anything like that. I was sent the initial shirts from them for free to try and review. And I have since made a couple purchases. I just love the company and I love my tequila shirt. Anyways, moving along. First things first, might sound kind of crazy, but I have a toothbrush. I feel like a toothbrush kind of gets down to the nitty gritty, so to speak. Like when I am actually plucking my brows or trimming my brows, it's just, to me, a little bit more firm and kind of really gets in there and really sticks the brows up. I also, since I'm not actually doing my brows right now because I'm growing them out, I have this cool little, it's by Femme Couture, Perfect Arch Brow Grooming Wax. I got this from Sally Beauty, and it was maybe $8-ish, but it's just like a little white pen. I will demonstrate this for y'all, but I have been pulling this through just the front part of my brows, only because my brows are like very thick and very wiry. I wish they were actually thick. And then I take the little toothbrush and then just comb them up. You don't see any color with it, but it literally just keeps the brows in place for me, so they're not like falling down like this or anything else. So that is the first couple of items. Next up are the pencils that I've used throughout this year, and then I will show you, of course, my holy grails that I have recently discovered. Last year and the beginning of this year, I've raved about the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in Brunette. I have had probably 6 of these, I'm going to say. Hey mama, hi, hot thing. Oh, thanks, boo. But it has a spoolie in the end. I don't really care if a product has a spoolie or not because I always keep the little throwaway ones, and it is very, very, oh God, that one's empty too. Okay, this makes probably number 7 then. But very slim, waxy, but not too creamy or anything like that, but also not so heavy that it like kind of tugs. Lasts on the brows all day long. Perfection. And it's like $10. And then Ulta will also do like the BOGO, or it'll be 50% off. So I've gone through multiple of these. Next up is my other holy grail that I used to use consistently, almost probably 3 years. And it is the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 3. Also have used this quite a bit. No spoolie on this. I don't mind that. And again, it is very, very slim. Kind of the same thing. This one is slightly more, not rough in the sense of it's going to tug and stuff like that, but it has slightly more pull than the Ulta Beauty one does. But I love it. Again, it lasts all day. Very, very fine. Makes nice little hair-like strokes. I can't say enough about it. Speaking of Benefit, my other holy grail brow products are the Gimme Brow by Benefit. I also am in the shade 3 in these. It is just a teeny tiny little wand. It just brushes through perfectly. Again, keeps the brows in place, keeps everything tame. Lasts all day. Can't say enough about that as well. Now, y'all already know my new holy grails that I've gone out this year and bought multiples of and had to buy the full size of. This is the Urban Decay Brow Endowed. It has the primer and the color in it. I have the shade Brunette Betty. And even right now, just with the way that my brows are right now, it has the primer on one end. I'll do one brow just show y'all. But it has the primer on one end, and you literally brush it through like haphazardly. There's like no rhyme or reason. That doesn't matter how you do it. And then the other side is this really cool brow tint. I bent it. I like to do my mascaras and my brow things kind of twisted up. And you do have to kind of work fast with this. As you see, kind of got a little bit crazy already. But this finds hairs, you guys, that you don't even freaking know that you have. Very, very long lasting. Let me clean that up real quick. Obviously I have no makeup on because I wanted to be able to demonstrate. And then I have a million of these little throwaway ones as well. And then I literally just brush it through, and you can see just, it literally picks up every teeny tiny little hair. Hairs that you don't see, hairs that you like don't even realize are there. You do have to work pretty fast. It does dry pretty quickly and it will stay in place, and it gets kind of muddy if you don't hurry up and blend it through. But you can see the difference in like the depth of color here. So I love this product so much. I had gotten it as like a Sephora sample or something like that, and I loved it so much I went and got a full size. Love. And it's enough that like for right now, especially since I'm growing my brows out, it's enough if I'm just running to Walmart, you know, going to hang out with my mom, you know, at my mom's house or something, just to give me a little bit of something. Next up is the Cello Eyebrow Defining Gel in Clear. You can also go to the Family Dollar and buy a clear mascara, and it does the same thing. But pretty much doesn't give any tint or anything like that, and it just makes everything kind of stay in place, keeps kind of your brows from kind of being, you know, everywhere. Lasts all day, works really nicely, and it's clear, so it doesn't really matter how, you know, kind of how you load it on. And then we have the Urban Decay Brow Blade Ink Stain on one side, and then the waterproof pencil on the other side. This is also Brunette Betty. So you can see just how fine this is. It kind of just looks like a felt tip, like liquid liner. Hey boo, hi honey, hi, thank y'all. Okay, hopefully you can see. But it's super, super fine, very pigmented, but it's not so pigmented that you can't work with it, and you can make the strokes as thin or as thick as you need to. And I'll just demonstrate a little bit. I'm not actually doing my brows, but I literally flick it. I really like to use it in this first little front area of my brows, because that's where I'm missing a lot of hair, of course. And it is waterproof. It stays in place all day. There is a slight learning curve, I will say. Kind of less is more as you first start, but it's super pigmented. It lasts all day. Again, I will kind of do it and then run my little spoolie through. And then the other end is just a waterproof pencil. You can see that that's it. That's all that's left in this one. So this one's almost gone. I do have another one, thank God. But again, this works beautifully. It is slightly waxy. I'll just make like one little line over here. Slightly waxy and slightly firm, which I like, but not so firm that it doesn't pull through the brows. Lasts all day long, works beautifully. I can't say enough about it. I freaking love these brow products so much. Now, when I actually do my brows, I have my little Morphe Cut Crease brush or concealer brush. This is the M421, and it is an itty bitty little tiny brush, again, that I use for like cut creases and stuff like that, and I also use for my brows. Can you please focus, for the love of, thank you, honey. So I will do my brows. I will go in with my Maybelline Fit Me, also a holy grail and staple. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. I have light and fair. I use them interchangeably. It's like less than $6, but I will complete the brow. I will take just a little bit of this on the back of my hand, take the little Morphe M421, and then carve out the brows. This is, it's not heavy, it's not thick, it's not cakey, it doesn't dry down too matte. Like for me, I can't use like Shape Tape on my brows. It just does not budge. It doesn't move the way that I want it to. It can kind of settle and just look a little bit creasy and too cakey. Whereas this, it's just, it's nice and liquidy, but not like a water. But it works beautifully. And I, again, will put it on the back of my hands, tap this in, and then go that route. If at any point, typically, the only time I do powder, I have the little Brow Gal palette, like the little tiny one. And then I have my Rebel Rouge Labs Oracle palette. If I use powders from one of those, I have this teeny tiny little brush that I got from Essence. You can honestly use any little angled like brow or liner brush. And again, I will dip into the powders and then, excuse me, create my little flicks and then go from there. I typically would use the pencils. But yeah, I haven't been actually doing my brows, as y'all know. That will change hopefully in a couple months. Like this one is really growing out really fast and kind of, well, not fast. But I feel like the right is growing out way faster than the left, which is kind of making me a little bit pissed. But that is it as far as actual brow products. That is what I use all the time. I do want to show also that I have eyelash curlers. I always forget when I'm filming and doing like get ready with me, first impressions. But in my regular everyday life, I literally will curl my lashes every single time. And I mean every single time. Even if I'm not actually going to wear any makeup. I mean, look at the difference. Like curling your lashes is everything. Okay, y'all. So that is that. And then I also wanted to show that I do get these little J-Cat Beauty. They come in like different shapes and sizes and stuff. If you find a mascara formula that you fall in love with, but you don't necessarily like the wand, go and invest a few dollars in, you know, some cheap little throwaway wands or something like this where you can try the different styles. I do keep these for when I do makeup on other people as well. So yeah, I'm going to put on my little brow stuff away, and then I will be right back and I will show you my many mascaras. I have way too many. So BRB. All right, beauties, I am back. I am first going to show you the mascaras that I have open. Some of them I don't like, but I'm really trying to not be wasteful. And I always keep, again, little applicators. This is if I'm actually trying a new mascara, it's too wet or starts to get clumpy. I can literally just take this and put it through my lashes and it just kind of takes away any clumpiness or anything like that. So I definitely recommend getting these, and they're like 412 of them for 4.5 cents on Amazon. They're very, very cheap. First I'm going to go over the few that I like. And then we'll talk about the ones that I don't really care for that I'm still trying my best to use. And then we'll go into all my extras. It's a lot. Anyways, first up is my Maybelline Snapscara. I've had the black in this and the blue. If you have not used blue, I have always equated blue as far as like eye makeup or like mascara and stuff to like Anchor Woman blue. They used to, back in the day, put blue around a Anchor Woman's eyes to just brighten up the whites. I love this wand. I'll just put some on. But it makes the whites of your eyes look so much more white and wide awake. This works beautifully. It gives, oh fuck, it gives a good amount of, you know, like lift, curl, definition. Not the most voluminous, but it is really pretty even by itself. So that is what it looks like. And it works really nicely. The formula is nice. It doesn't flake or clump or anything like that. I just am a super fan of this. And again, you won't really notice it a whole lot, but you'll notice that like something's there. Something's a little different. Next up, of course, is my Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. I fell in love with this probably 3 years ago. It has more of like an hourglass shaped wand to it. And I like this formula a lot because it's very, very black and it's wet without being super, super wet. It doesn't get clumpy. Me personally, it does not get clumpy. I feel like it gives beautiful volume and I just love this mascara a lot. I haven't found very many that I feel like I can kind of put next to this one and, you know, in regards to saying, okay, well, I could use this instead of, but yeah, I love this. I have repurchased it many times in the full size and in the minis. Every time I get one of these or the Damn Girl in a sub box or something like that, or like a freebie from Sephora, I hoard them. I love this mascara so much. And the way that it looks when you put it on is the way that it's going to look 8 hours later. So love it so much. Next up, it's not a mascara, but a mascara booster or primer. This is the Lancome Cils Booster XL, and it's just a mascara base. I also got this in like a little like try me thing, and literally it's just like a little white primer. I'm probably gonna fuck it up putting it on here with this, but typically you obviously put this on first and prime the lashes. I will wait just a few seconds when I put this on and then go over it with whatever mascara I'm using for the day. It definitely does really boost and build up the lashes. I really have been enjoying this. I don't know that I would go buy like the full size of it. It is good and I do recommend it. It's just not something that I think I'm going to use all the time. And then I'm going to show you guys like right in here, my lash is kind of like starting to stick to itself. So I will take one of these little wands. You can also buy an eyelash comb. And I just push the lashes up. But love these mascaras. I've also recently fallen in love with the Il Makiage mascara. I did not actually like this the very first time that I used it. Just because I thought that it was kind of too spiky and it was a little bit too hard. And it also didn't give me a whole lot the very first time that I used it. However, when you build it up and you layer it with something else, like I like to layer this. You guys have heard me say this before. I like to put this on first and then do my Better Than Sex or my more, you know, like volumizing type of mascara and then put this on, and it just kind of gives it the extra little something that I feel like my lashes need, and it just works beautifully. Lasts all day. It's not so wet that it kind of clumps and falls down onto the cheeks. Now on to the very many that were great disappointments this year, and it really sucks. I was going to do a whole like disappointing products, but I feel like I've talked about products enough in my collection videos thus far that you guys know if I like something. So first up in the I didn't really care for it, but I'm trying to use it, is the Grande Mascara Intense Thickening Mascara with Castor Oil. This didn't do shit for me. And it was very, very dry and clumpy. I literally just opened this. The wand is actually okay, but the formula is so unbelievably dry that I couldn't even get it to go on properly. So yeah, I'm just trying to use it just kind of, like I said, if I'm just running little errands, I don't really care how I'm looking for the day, I'll slap that on. Next up, one of the biggest disappointments of the year for me, aside from the NARS Climax Blush, which I waited for years to try and hated it. It is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara that all the big booty gurus was, you know, talking about and really making the thing seem like it was gonna smack my ass and call me daddy, you know. Again, the wand itself was not bad, and it is very black, I will give it that, but it is very dry, like very, very dry. And it was also not giving me, it was giving me a little bit of thickness and some blackness, no curl. It wasn't giving me like the extreme kind of lift and stuff like that I wanted. And it was also very clumpy and it was falling down onto my cheeks. It made me really sad because I really wanted to try it. And then I finally got a sample and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. And it wasn't. Next up, another one that I waited for a very long time to try is the ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara in Plum and Get It. I had gotten this when I got all my stuff, as you can already see. And it's not even that it's wet because it's like thick wet, if that makes any sense at all. But it doesn't do anything at all. And I thought it was going to because the wand is very similarly shaped than like kind of similar to the Better Than Sex. It's not quite as like tight packed together, but yeah, very disappointed in this. The color was really nice and I would maybe use this and kind of like layer it with other stuff, but by itself, it didn't do what I want a mascara to do, and I'm very sorry about that. Next up is the Tarte Big Ego Mascara, another huge letdown for me. This is okay. Again, it has kind of like that similar kind of wand, hourglass shape to like the Better Than Sex. This one is not quite as wet, and it's not as dry as some of the other ones that I have not liked. It's okay. It's not the most horrible thing that I've ever tried, but it just gives just a little something, and I just want more. Especially when something is talked up so much, I expect for it to live up to that hype. You know what I mean? But it's not terrible. I would not repurchase it though. Another one that was very disappointing for me. I love the packaging. It feels very luxe and very substantial. And maybe it's just me not liking the tube mascaras. It's the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions. I will say it is very black. I will give them that. But it's very wet. And it has kind of like the little spikes. But it's very wet and it was everywhere. And one layer doesn't do shit. And then when I try to layer it upon it, upon itself, it just clumps and my lashes get that, tarantula look. I know a lot of people like that kind of thicker, clumpy look. I do not like that. Will not purchase this ever. Now, I'm going to move all these out of the way. If this starts getting too long, which I think it's going to, then I'm going to do all my liners in a different video. Maybe just upload them on the same day. I'm trying not to kill y'all after, the palette video. So I bought these little kind of storage containers. Has like the tray that lifts out. And they were pretty inexpensive. They, keeps dust and everything away from them. So, this is all my extras. When y'all hear me say my extras, that's all these containers right here. So it does lift out. This entire thing is all mascaras. I will show you them. And in the bottom is all mascaras as well. So when I'm sitting here telling you guys, like, I'm really trying to use up the mascaras, even that I don't like, it's because I have a million mascaras. And there are so many in here that I want to try and have never tried. I'm taking this off because I'm getting a headache. Anybody else get headaches when they feel like this light is uber bright? Oh my God. So first up, I have a Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I'm not going to open any of these. Maybe I can try to find pictures of each and post them right here, like what the actual wands look like, but I'm not going to open them and get them into the air. But I have heard fantastic things about this mascara. I've heard that this is several people's holy grail, things like that. So let me know if you've tried this. Should I keep it? Should I try it? Should I gift it to somebody? Y'all let me know. Next up, something else that I have always wanted to try, and it is the Smashbox Super Fanned Out Mascara. That is what that one looks like. I really do enjoy, there's a Smashbox in the black that's got like the big, thick, fluffy wand, the way that Better Than Sex does. That one I really enjoy, so I'm excited to try this. Also, let me know if you have tried it or not. I also have two Benefit, and I actually think I tried one of these, so I need to go back to my mascara face-off and figure out which one I tried that I didn't actually care for, because then I can gift this. But I have a Benefit They Are Real and a Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I'm pretty positive this is one that I tried in the past I didn't really care for. I also have an Urban Decay Perversion Volumizing Mascara, lengthening and volumizing in Bigger Blacker Batter. Is that the shade? Or maybe it's called Silver. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's called. But yeah, I've also heard great things about this one, and I'm really excited to try this one Another one I also got, and most of these you guys I've gotten like in Swap Sister packages or Ipsy bags, Allure, things like that. So I didn't buy any of these, like any of these that I'm showing right now. It is the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Panoramic Mascara. I can show you what the wand is supposed to look like on this one. And it's just a little teeny tiny little sample I got from Sephora. But I'm very excited to try this. Also, let me know if you've tried this. Next up, I love Maybelline mascaras also. The Maybelline Lash Sensational is phenomenal. I love that mascara. But this is the Maybelline The Falsies. It was also like a gift with purchase type thing. Have not tried it yet. I'm looking forward to trying it. Next up is a Well People. I don't think I've ever heard of them. It is the Expressionist Mascara Mini. That is what that looks like. Again, if you've tried it, let me know. Next up is the Buxom Lash Mascara. Intense volumizing, separating, defining. And I can show you what the wand looks like on this one as well. So, haven't tried this one either. There are so many. I told you guys, I literally have tons and tons and tons of mascaras to try. Next up, oh, well, yeah, let me show you these, just so y'all know I'm not bullshitting y'all. Here's my extra Ulta brow pencil and my extra brow blade. These are in my extras container. So I'm going to stick all these back in this little thing, and then we'll pull out the Big Daddy. So I also have yet to try the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara in Extreme Black. I have no idea what this even looks like. I haven't researched it or anything. It was another like free gift with purchase type thing. Oh, I just noticed I have two of these. Hold up, y'all. Oh, shit. Okay, so apparently I have a full size of Benefit. They're real also. Don't know where I got it from. So y'all let me know what y'all think of this. I need to go look at the... Oh. Never mind. I will be gifting this. I do not like this kind of wand with like the weird little spiky thingy on it. So I'm probably going to pass both of these along. Damn, I didn't realize that. Okay, well, never mind. I might keep the mini and try it and see, but I typically don't like brushes like that. So yeah, whatever. And actually, I think this might be the same thing as the other Grande mascara that I don't like. This is Grande Mascara Conditioning Peptide Mascara in Rich Black. Is this the same thing as the other one? Grande Mascara Intense Thickening with Castor Oil. Let me just open it up and just see what the box looks like, because this may also be getting gifted. This is the new one. Grande Mascara Conditioning Peptide. Okay, one says Conditioning Peptide, one says Thickening. I'm going to assume it's probably going to be a no for me. So we're going to put this in our giveaway, gift away, whatever pile. Next up, something else that I feel like I'm the last person on the entire planet to try. I kind of feel like that about a lot of things. Sorry, y'all. And it's the Superhero Mascara from IT Cosmetics. We got this in like a BOXYCHARM a long time ago. I hope it's still good. Again, I have not opened any of these. But y'all let me know what you think. I think I am going to like it because I do like the wand shape. So, yeah, here's another mascara. Then I have two extra Damn Girl mascaras. Y'all already know this is one of my holy grails. I love, 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 love this mascara. Love. Next up that I need to try is a Pixi by Petra Lash Lift in 188 Beyond Black Double Brush Mascara. That's a mouthful. So that is what that looks like. I have not tried this either. And then something else that I'm very late to the party is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. And I had gotten this in like the make your own collection thing. It's so freaking pretty. So yeah, and that's in the shade black. And then because I do like the Lancome little mini that I got, when I got this L'Oreal Voluminous Primer Base, also from like a Sephora or a something, an Ulta thing, I decided to keep this as well because I did like that one. So I know it's a lot. I know it's a whole lot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, I really would like to get some feedback, you guys. I'm hoping that everything is still fresh and okay. Like these I just got, the Pixie I just got, this one I just got. But some of these y'all I've been holding on to for a while just because I keep getting other ones that I want to try. So I'll test those, and I don't want to open, I mean, I already have like 9 mascaras open. So I'm going to rely on you guys for this one. Y'all let me know what you think, please. So I am going to end this video here so that we are not here for 2 million years. And then I will do all of my liners and stuff separate. Honestly, I feel like a liner is a liner is a liner. I basically use the Better Than Sex liquid liner and the Tarte Fake Awake all the time for like my inner waterline. I honestly may not even do a liner thing. I don't have very many. And then I will bring up this one right here, the LA Colors Jumbo Milk Pencil. They're $1, okay, at your local Family Dwella. So if you want a base for your shadow, it's $1. If you want to use an actual white in the waterline, kind of like the Tarte Fake Awake, this is more nude. This is white. Very inexpensive. I, of course, got like the little tattoo liner that we recently got. My ColourPop liner. That's pretty much it. So actually, I don't even think I need to do a liner thing. So that is all of my eye type products, you know, brows, mascara, things like that. I hope that y'all like this video. If you do like it, then I would love if you consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you be part of my beauty family. And thank you guys so much for being so supportive and so patient during Derissmas. I'm exhausted, y'all, but it's fun and it's worth it. And I'm just going to keep on pushing. Please know that I know how hard you work. And no matter how big or small you are, no matter how quick or slow you're growing, know that you're going to be okay. Know that it is worth it. And I hope that you reach all of your goals, especially coming into the new year. So thank you, beauty, so much. I love you so very much, and be your own best beautiful.